This is a bowl of salt. That's a cinnamon stick in here. And this Palo Santo. Back this up, bring this down so you can look at my board and not at my background. Let's see what's going on in these spiritual streets here tonight. I was getting a heavy message of somebody is trapped in a situation that they absolutely cannot stand. They want to be free, but this is their karmic obligation, so they are being forced to stay there. I should have let that burn a little bit more. So, universe, please guide me into a clear and accurate reading, free of ego, bias, and judgment, so that I can channel the energies that I need to stay in alignment with my divine mission, my soul purpose. To the spirits that are here to keep me in alignment and within my assignment, I thank you, I cherish you, and I welcome you. And to the spirits that are here to cause chaos, you must leave, as you are not welcome here. Please protect the energy of myself and my children, universe, as I channel this energy and everybody within a 5 to 10 mile radius. And let's see what the cards have to tell us. And put that there. All right, so somebody's working in their shadow side of self. This person, somebody pulled back their energy. So this is an energetic disruption. Some probably a cord cutting happened. 333, 331 on the clock. I'm sorry. Some type of jealousy happening behind the scenes. A jealous aunt became karmic's enemy. Okay, so I think somebody wants to spin the block. This is a lot of chaos energy of secrets being exposed. There's a lot of chaos energy here. What else I need from this universe? Somebody wants to bind you to the darkness for money. Am I going to have to change the name of my video? Because this is not the energy I was channeling earlier. So we got a jealous aunt that became a karmic enemy. Everyone knew about these plots. They took pleasure in seeing you be torn apart. Somebody wanted to bind you to the darkness for money. Let's see. You might need to get some red brick dust for some spiritual protection because it's made of earth and fire. You can read it yourself. Keep out evil, ward. It's warding and evil eyes, ward off evil eyes, jealousy. So basically, anybody thrusting competitive energy at you, they can just go ahead on with that because you're in a competition with nobody. This is Dionysus out here. Somebody's using the deity Dionysus. That's a trickster spirit. However, I'm very fond of Dionysus. So they're doing this behind the divine masculine. Let me move that out the way. All of this is behind a divine masculine, or what they perceive as divine masculine. But Spirit is telling you to keep showing up and showing out every day. All right, Source is cheering you on. I hope that it don't sound like this is recording me because it was all the way over there, but now I can see my thing moving up. So, all right, let's see what else we got. I probably have to the rebound. Oh, so whoever this person is, whoever this jealous karmic aunt is that wanted to bind you to the darkness, the message for that person is the storms you bring into other people's lives becomes your own storm 3 times over. They tried to use Lucifer energy and he got rejected. That's crazy, right? Time for me to refresh from here. Let me put this here. I have to refresh because, yeah, it says mental illness. Somebody's want to mimic you. Okay, so like I said, it's a trickster spirit out here. What is going on with this universe? Because this is not the energy. Look, I just said this one said refresh, and then now this one is saying switching timelines. So I understand the universe, the message from earlier. I guess the universe didn't want me to get that out yet right now. They want me to focus more on this storyline. So I'm going to use my Yin Yang Oracle deck for this one. Let's see what this is. Can I get... Somebody is guarded. No, I'm sorry. Universe, that is too much. That was way too many cards. Until death do us part. Somebody is stuck in a fucked up marriage. There's no love in that connection. No love, no compassion. They just there with each other. Somebody wants to be released from this bond. They want to surrender and just get rid of it. But again, until death do us part. Somebody is tied into a bad marriage. They were, you know what? I'm going to say what Spirit's telling me to say. Somebody is stuck in a marriage that this is their karmic debt because they broke somebody else's heart. They entered into this marriage contract. This whole thing was not the grass on the other side. It's not the greener grass on the other side that they was promised. It was artificial turf. So they have to deal with this. Again, this is for a masculine. And I guess at one point in time, this masculine was a divine masculine. Oh wow, yeah, it was the divine masculine at one point in time, but they dwelling in the past. They dwelling on what could have been because somebody pulled their energy back. Let's see what else this is. They got to make some decisions to renew some type of passion. A facade. Hey, I've been getting this message all day, so let me just sit that there. Can I get some energy on this? What is this? All right, so let's see. I don't understand. They must have called me a lie. I wonder why. It's not a part of this reading. I think this is... So somebody wants the world. But they stuck, yeah, they want a new beginning. This King of Wands. They stuck, that's this divine masculine energy I'm over here channeling. They stuck in this commitment, that marriage, that bad contract. Yeah. They stuck in a bad contract. They thought they was going to receive the world with this contract. What is this here? They thought they was going to receive the world. Now they're in they're in nostalgia. All right. They thought they was going to receive the world, but they made some type of bad choices. Now they're in deep regret. They sit in nostalgia, just thinking about the bad choices that they made. What else is this? That was too many cards, so I'm not reading all of those. I'm reading the ones that flip the fuck out. The King of Wands. What else? Yeah, that's the end of that. It's the end of this. They want to put an end to that nostalgic thoughts. They want to put an end to that bad contract. They want to make better decisions, but they trapped in there. They want to put an end to being trapped in this situation. They want to put an end to being trapped in this union. This divine this is not, I'm not even gonna call it, fuck that divine masculine karmic bullshit. This man, this masculine energy feel trapped in a bad contract. It's more than likely what I'm picking up is a feminine energy trapped the masculine into a marriage. Okay. I'm not even gonna read that. But a feminine energy trapped the masculine into a bad contract using spell work. Okay. This is 100% spell work. I'm talking about this masculine. Why you want me to say this stuff? I don't want to say that. People don't believe that stuff. No, I'm not. Some marriages are pure karmic. And when a third party enter into it, it is to break that karmic connection. That is karmic retribution there. Okay. Look, They trapped this masculine in a bad contract because they seen him. They seen him as easy to manipulate. They thought that he would be easy to control. That's They thought he would be easy to control. However, entering into this contract with this masculine it put a stalemate to their money. It put an end to their money. Look, it put an end to their money, bro. It did when his masculine got caught up with that one, it put an end to their money. They feeling trapped. They don't want to feel trapped no more. They want to get up out of that. They want to go towards their wheel of fortune. They want to break free and end this cycle. They do. Showing up every day. They want to renew some spark in them. They want to go towards a high priestess. That's what it is. This masculine energy, look, decisions. The bad decisions is here. All right. Let me pick this shit up. Them bad decisions is here. This masculine energy wants to go towards a high priestess. Look, wants to go towards a high priestess. It's right here. I cannot make it up. He wants to offer her a brand new beginning. However, this high priestess ain't taking nobody's shit. She cut all of that shit out. All right. She cut all of them games out. She don't got time for them games. None of that shit. All right. So we got some bad decisions that the masculine energy made. I'm gonna go ahead and sit that off to the side. That was very, 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 very direct. All right, now we got release. We got these two up out of the way. Let's go ahead and see what this renewal is. What is this renewal? Somebody is a fool, or somebody is a fool. Of course, we all are fools. But somebody wants to go on a new journey. They want to go forward because they tired of being out in the cold. They want to renew some spark that's going to put them in the Ace of Cups position. That's going to bring them prosperity, stability. They don't want to be out in the cold no more. Somebody about to spin a block. Somebody about to spin a block. I'm about to pull the signs on these. Look. Somebody about to spin a block. They just had their heart demolished. All right. I don't want to read all of this, but I am. They heartbroken. So now they want to reap the benefits of their harvest. They've been waiting for some stuff to take off, hoping that the seeds that they planted would grow. But now they in a stalemate. That's why this masculine energy wants to break free and spin a block. They pulled their energy back from the high priestess for a reason. Because they don't want this no more. They want to come out of that. Damn. Yeah. This masculine energy wants to go in a new direction. They want to go in a new direction. They see the world outside of this. Because of this whole third party, this 3 of Cups situation, it just brings conflict, confusion. There's no peace in that situation. None. So I gotta get some more energy on this. Yeah, this is a burden. Walking away. Somebody is walking away from this 3 of Cups situation because they tired of fighting. They tired of fighting. They want to get away from it. All right. They tired of fighting. Yeah. They tired of that. Because this lover situation ain't doing nothing but bringing them strife. They tired of the fighting. They want to receive their pinnacles. They tired of the fighting, all the drama, all the extra shit. It's a masculine energy. It could be male or female. Okay. Yeah, this masculine energy is seeing the high priestess as somebody that's emotionally stable and somebody that's incompatible with them. They want to offer her. They see that they can grow with the high priestess. They can't grow with the person that they've been with. Okay, can I stop? That's crazy. They don't see themselves growing in the situation that they're already in. All right. And they want to come up out of that. Let's see what this is. What I just say? They want to come towards you because this masculine want to travel towards a high priestess because they know that high priestess is a hustler. They can see themselves. Oh my goodness, they want to move in with the high priestess. But let's pull some more energy. Let me remix this deck. Dionysus, trickster spirit, is out here. I'm almost certain it's some type of. It's a spiritual hater out here. A spiritual hater is pissed off, saying that this masculine energy ain't shit. Why are they saying this? Because the masculine is dodging bullets by blocking out bad energy and escaping that toxic person. I'm glad my cookie is in a fucking package. Whoo, I keep my cookie to myself. Mm. Somebody want to fight. Get ready. Get ready for a girl fight. Somebody want to fight. It's a lose. Oh my goodness. Somebody want to fight because somebody is crying over you. A girl, another female, another feminine energy wants to fight because somebody is crying over you or still not over you. They watching your post, pretending like they okay. They not. This is a fucking giving groupie energy, okay? Somebody is trapped in their head, constantly looking you up because somebody else caught a case. What? And now they being looked at as having a bad reputation with bad habits. Who the spiritual hater? What is this? What is this? What is this? I think that's it. So whoever the spiritual hater is, they was rejected. They was rejected. Ghost their heart. And because they was rejected, they now creeping, lurking. Yeah, this is some type of paternity fraud going on behind the scenes. And because of this paternity fraud, somebody is about to end up losing their child or their children. I'm not sorry to say that not everybody deserves to have kids. And it's a tragedy that a lot of women they get pregnant to keep a man in their life. They get pregnant to keep a man in their life. And they know 100% that baby is not even that man. So, yeah. What? That is a lie. Let me put, I don't know. Sometimes these cards be funny. They be funny. Hook, line, and sinker. Okay. Somebody, who's a broke ass? What is this broke ass about, universe? What is that? Can I get some energy on that? Hook. Somebody caught a case. Somebody got an STD. Somebody got an infection or a disease or a rash. Or I know I have a fucking eczema. And that's probably why my eczema started itching right before this video. This is confirmation. What? A wolf in sheep's clothing? What's universe? Let me be nosy. What is this? You know, I'll be minding my business for the most part. Like, don't even do that. A wolf in sheep's clothing again. Well, I usually mind my business. Somebody fishing for compliments or fishing for comments. What are they fishing for comments for? What? I think that's it. Somebody trying to kiss ass. It's not working though. What is this? Somebody detaching. A masculine is detaching. It's a cold cutoff. Detaching from some control tactics. So somebody, whoever that masculine that was in that bad contract, it was there because he was being controlled. Look, that's obvious spell work. That man was being controlled. That masculine energy was being controlled. But it's a limit on that. All right. They no longer, this masculine is no longer allowing that spell work to work. So now the spiritual hater is you, watching you to see how did you get this spell to break off of this masculine? What is it? What is it about you? What is it about you that keeps this masculine? OMG. High priestess, because of you, this masculine was forced to look in the mirror. And when he looked in the mirror, he seen her, the feminine energy, and he didn't like it because that wasn't him. He know what chemistry is. That he feel like he's lacking. He feel doubtful in that connection. More than likely, you and this person just stopped speaking. Yeah, I just stopped speaking not too long ago. Yep. But it's about to be a change and communication. All right, we got Mars energy here. You and this masculine energy stopped speaking not too long ago. It could be within the last few days. It could be within the last week. And the reason why y'all stopped speaking is because this masculine wants to honestly close chapters without bringing any karmic debt to you. I'm almost picking up that when you met this masculine energy, he was in a commitment. However, it was one of those situations where they could probably be married but legally separated, and then the feminine energy found out about you, so then they tried to come rush back in to the masculine, wanting to pretend like they wanted to pretend like they wanted a solid foundation, wanted him and wanted to make it work. However, that wasn't the truth. They just didn't want him to find happiness with you. So now this masculine is releasing, he's purging all of this energy from that. Yeah, he needs strength. He needs strength to walk away, learning himself worth, expectations. Let me get some more energy on this. This deck is cool. Scarcity tactics. So this bad contract was this masculine married for money, or this feminine married for money. The feminine married for money. And the masculine is now moving on for that because they tired of the fake smiles. They tired of putting on for social media. They tired of pretending to be in a loving, happy relationship. They want that. They don't want to pretend that it is that. But this feminine energy is still putting on fake smiles. They stalking though. They a stalker. That's why that masculine, you and the masculine stop speaking, because the feminine energy is a stalker. They check you up online, check all your stories, watch everything you do. A lot of y'all, if y'all are on TikTok, they have this feature where people can view your posts all day long and you'll never know it's them because they can watch you and they won't show up in the list. So be mindful of that. However, oh, this is in reverse. So yeah, this person is very bothered because this came out in reverse. This person is highly bothered, extremely bothered. Meanwhile, you on phase. You on phase. This person wants you back, but they caught a case. What that case is, who knows? But let them figure it out. Do not contact them. Do not reach out to them. Do not let them handle their legal issues. They going through a divorce. Let them handle their legal issues. Sorry, a lot of y'all wouldn't even know about this if y'all wasn't reading the tarot. So mind your motherfucking business, all right? Don't go get these readings and then be like, oh, well, no. These are for your personal mental health. So you can know what's going on behind the scenes and move accordingly, whether you want to deal with it or not, all right? This is what's happening. So the masculine energy pulled his energy back from a distorted feminine. Let's see. Queen of Swords right there at the bottom. Sit back there. I don't need to flip that yet. All right, let's use this. This karmic deck just called out to me. I think I'm gonna use that deck too. Anything from this deck? No. Yeah. Huh? Eczema really itching right now. It ain't bothered me all day, but now it's itching. That's crazy to me. Let's see what this karmic deck says. I can't even get it open right now. So I was pulling up synchronicities 10, 10, 12, 12, 21, 21, 21, 12. There's a lot of twos I was channeling. 2, 2, 2. My notebook over there. I'll go ahead and get that. Or I'll just put it in the description after. I leave myself vulnerable to him because I'm insecure. I do not like you based on what he has told me about you. I have depression and feeling lonely. So I guess that's what the karmic wanted to say to you. All right. That one is weird to me because why would any woman sit there and listen to what a man has to say about another woman? That's so weird to me. The karmic know is not lasting. The karmic know that it's over. They just clinging on. They know it's a wrap. Is that it, universe? That's it? No more messages? That's it. I am the one dealing with his bullshit in your place. So that's what the karmic got to say. I don't know. You ain't got to deal with nothing, sweetheart. If you dealing with somebody in place of somebody else shit, that's on you. That's because you want to. You want to play the fool? You get played the fool. All right, last card. Let's see these dark confessions. Let's see what the masculine has to say to you. Let's see what the masculine wants to say to you. Well, in no contact. As a matter of fact, let's see. I have a no communication deck. Since you're in no contact with this masculine, let's see what he has to say to you. Or it, he, she. It could be a male or female. That was sloppy. Okay. No contact. No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and the experience I've had, no one compares to you. This is the energy from the masculine. Is there anything else you want me to get from out of this? I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation that has hindered my growth. Can I get one more? Is there one more? I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of this. Okay. Turn that face down. Let's see what these are. Okay. It's a new deck. That's why I was reading them. And since those are the first three that popped out without me shuffling the deck, now that one just jumped out. So I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. Oh, well. All right, that's it for this live. I'm going to go ahead and end this.